Hey y'all, it's your girl Divine Angel 911. I am tapping in for my Leos. Hey Leos, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Whenever you find this message, I hope it brings you some truth, clarity, and confirmation. Leos, I wanted to come through and drop a message that's really been on my mind, you guys. And, you know, last night, this morning, because I feel like Spirit, Holy Spirit really has been, you know, knocking the door and on a lot of people's door. Last night, not only myself, but I feel like quite other few people experienced some type of, let's just say, a rude awakening. Okay, a rude awakening. People trying to do root work on high priestess, people trying to slow down real divine feminine, real empress, real divine masculine, real emperor energy, or make them feel sick, make them feel flushed, make them feel drained. Okay. You guys, I dipped into my spiritual bath this morning because I was like, yeah, got to get that off me. Okay. And the spiritual bath, you guys, is very important. Okay. We don't just get on here and talk about spiritual baths for no reason. Okay, it is very important to make sure you take your spiritual baths. It's very important to get in the body of water. And if you're not able to get in the body of water, if you're always traveling, if you're always in a vehicle, find a way to cross over a body of water. Okay, even if that is traveling over across a bridge, okay, that has water underneath, do it. Okay, because it will break whatever spell, whatever curse that was sent. It will break it. Okay, you guys, I had to meditate. I had to calm down. My spirit guide said we're going to take it slow, so we're going to take it slow today, Leos. Okay. um but I got on here because Leos, I saw something um most recently. Okay, and it really made my heart melt a little bit, because I feel like this is something that a lot of young men and women do not disclose, do not talk about. Okay, and this is usually how things start. When they get older, it becomes a problem, it becomes a headache, it becomes stressful, it becomes hard to get off their chest as grown adults. Okay, because of childhood trauma. You guys, we get on here and we talk about childhood trauma a lot, because it is the root of our issue, it's the root of our problem, our upbringing, whether it was with friends, family, lovers. Okay, and I myself have, even dropped a few stories, or at least one major story that, during my childhood, um, what I experienced. And I just want to say first, Leo, we go through this experience. These things happen to us to wake us up, okay? To really honestly be able to heal. Everyone goes through something, but it's all up to us if we want to heal what it is that we've gone through, okay? So that's why we're on this healing journey, right? So, the situation pretty much, I was interacting with a Leo child, okay? And this may resonate for adults too. You guys, please don't take it personal. This is just a general message, okay? This could be anyone that you're dealing with. You may have a similar story, okay? This could be cross watchers, anyone who has Leo in their chart, or anyone who has ever dealt with the Leo, okay? But this is specifically just talking about, you know, as a child, okay, overall. But I was interacting with the Leo child, and I saw this Leo child, you know, like doing things that showed discomfort. okay, that showed, they were itchy, or when you guys, parents, when you guys see your children digging and scratching, you're like, what's wrong with you? And that was my reaction. I was like, what's going on? And I asked, you need to take a bath. And the look on this child's face was like, no, I don't. Like, I you guys, I feel like when I feel this off of a child, something needs to be done. Okay. I asked this child, you know, what's wrong, you know, and where they were scratching was not an ideal location of comfort. Okay. Um, so when I asked the question, I was like, you need to take a bath. And the child was like, but the look on this child's face was so uncomfortable. It's almost like the child knew that it couldn't say anything about what was really wrong. Okay. And that's really where I want to start off in this conversation, is that a lot of children starting don't really know how to acknowledge what is really going on. They don't, some of them don't speak up and say, this is bothering me. Okay. So my spirit guides, they quickly got me hip to why this child felt afraid of speaking up, of saying anything. And instantly I looked to my left. And I looked to my left, you guys, and I swear to you not, it almost looked like the Baphomet, the way I saw this image. It was a person, but I saw this image. And the image, y'all know the Baphomet, it's the devil. Okay. Let me see here. Look, whoever is doing it, they're sending black magic now, or they've been doing this because they don't want this message to get out, you guys. I can't make none of this up. And what I was going to say, because y'all know the magician energy is Aries energy. It is a masculine Aries. Okay. But I wanted to show you guys the devil card. Not in this deck here. Let me see here. Spirit guys, where's that devil card at? There it is. So if you guys look at this devil card, let's just say you see it's the Baphomet, okay? Now it also has Capricorn emblem here, okay, if you look deeply, all right? But it's also got two people chained, okay? Bound and chained to it. One over here has flame, one over here is bearing fruit, okay? So when I saw this, or here's the bearing fruit and here's the flame, okay? So when I saw this person, I was like, whoa, like, what the heck? Like, the first image was this. It wasn't the person that I saw. And I looked again, like, like, I had to clear my eyes open. Like, what did I just see? You know what I'm saying? I'm not making this up, you guys. I saw this image in a human being. Okay. And what happened with this situation is I looked at this person and they were standing right there at the door. And they had this, they even had this going on. They were holding the door frame and scratching their foot just in this position. It was like holding the door frame and they had this hand scratching their foot. That's probably why I saw the image like this. But when I saw that, I looked at it and I said, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Instantly, I just knew, like, okay, this child's not going to say anything because of what is fucking, it's like, I bet you won't say nothing type energy. You better not say something type energy. So I said, Holy Spirit, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I mean, clearly I can see something is wrong. You know, my spirit guides show me in the most weirdest ways of what other people are going through, um, especially when they have to use the restroom. Okay. That's why I talk about spiritual baths, you guys. I split down the middle, and there is that Leo energy, the sun. We are talking about a child. All right. So I went to the bathroom, and something abnormal that I wouldn't normally experience take place. I'm like, spirit guys, what is this? What are you guys showing me? And this is like something a lot of parents need to pay attention to. Okay. Um, Sometimes it's the parent. Okay. And children are afraid to speak up because they need their parent, especially if they're a child. But it's hard to do it, you know what I mean? Because you don't know who to run to, who to turn to, who to look for help. Okay. It's hard to do it even as a older individual. People say you need therapy, you need counseling, but it's hard to acknowledge what happened. It's hard to acknowledge, especially if it's your own parent doing it. It's hard to acknowledge that. So this child is very happy. This is a very happy individual. Okay. When I first got around this child, I started noticing things different. Okay. Child liked to be on his toes. And so that was another thing that stuck out to me, you know what I mean? And then I heard a story behind why the child's always on their toes. And so I'm like, okay. But as you become more and more in tune to the child, because we all have an inner child within ourselves, you start to see things different. You start to look at something much more clear. And y'all, I didn't like what I saw. Okay. I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like what I felt. And I knew for a fact something had to be done. And I said in my spiritual bath today, I said, I'm not gonna continue to be in this environment and see this happen to this child. I'm not going to continue to watch something or know something and not speak up on it. If you know something, say something. Okay? Because you can really help a child out from even having to get in a level of confusion as they get older. Because when they get older, thank you, Spirit guys, they want to turn this on over. This is where it goes. Clouded judgment, clouded energy, confused, not clear, not happy because of what happened when they were a child. And right behind this sun card is the Wheel of Fortune. If anything, what this child is going through, my message today is going to put an end to this bullshit, this cycle, because something's got to change, y'all. Something has got to change. It's like, whether it's parents, uncles, aunties, older men and women know better. And they get in a child's mind and they use materialism, buy them games, buy them cell phones, buy them whatever they want to keep them happy, but destroying them emotionally, trying to slow them down from being the best person they could ever be, slow down their happiness, take away their youth, take away their freedom, their dignity. Not today, Satan. Not today. These children have a long lifespan out here, y'all. And there's parents preying on these kids because of their childhood, their upbringing. It must be the same. No, that's why we keep repeating these cycles. It must not be the same. Whether it's a man or a woman who grow up because someone touched them and it hurts. It causes suffer and pain, burdens their entire life, making them feel like this. Making them feel like they have no one to run to. Juggling, not sure which way to go, literally. And it's not funny because they grow up and think that it's okay. And then they think it's okay and they got their guard up with people because they're not sure. They want to push people away and not really maintain a happy lifestyle because they were emotionally manipulated. Then they don't show respect to the woman or to themselves or to their own mothers or to the females or mature people around them who truly care. No, they manipulate them. Queen of Cups in reverse. Emotionally. They get in their bag. Because they're still holding on to something that really, really killed them on the inside. It took away their strength, their power. These fake apologies that parents, uncles, aunties, whoever, they do this, pretend, oh, I'm sorry. Let me buy you something. Let me give you money. But it's not genuine. It's still manipulation. They do this to a child. Let me take you wherever you want to go. Let me buy you whatever you want. To manipulate the child so the child doesn't remember, but the child truly remembers what they experienced. They're always going to remember that. Why? Because they were constantly in fear of moving forward or expressing themselves or telling someone of what they went through. What really broke their heart. They don't ever want to talk about this. They don't ever want to talk about the past. They don't want people to judge them. These are father figures, masculine energies who want control, who want power, who want to come off as spiritualists. But they don't even want to talk about their past neither. This King of Wands energy is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They grow up to be King of Wands. Very attractive, sexy man and woman. And most will say pretty boys. They become pretty boys. A lot of people look up to them. They want power at an older age. because of the abandonment, because of the sacrifice they didn't unfortunately decide to make. It was taken from them. Some get on this journey looking for a major outcome, looking for someone to rescue them. Because they're feeling like this, y'all. This is paranoia. They're scared of their past. They're scared of mom and dad, uncle, pop, whoever, granddaddy, grandma, whoever, auntie, uncle. They're scared that they're going to find out and come after them because of their sneaky and deceptive ways doing this to them. What they did, parents don't want to take accountability for. And that's why children decide to isolate themselves. They feel alone. They feel left out. They feel abandoned. They feel like nobody wants to be around them. Or they go in hermit mode and they're so comfortable being by themselves because sometimes this is where the devil wants them. Or I won't even say sometimes. This is how the devil gets them. Bound. You have family members who will sit back and watch this shit go down and be okay with it. As long as it's not messing up their stability, they're not worried about it. Meanwhile, the child is going to be in this energy to a swords in reverse. Stuck at a crossroads about their love life, about relationships, or even how to communicate. Y'all, overall, we need to do better. Parents, you need to take accountability. This is like, I really couldn't even tell y'all how to go about this. Because there are parents, uncles, aunties, siblings, friends of older siblings, friends of colleagues, friends of parents, friends of uncle and aunties, cousins, who allow this bullshit to happen, or they do it to the child. And they don't ever think it's going to come back to them. What's done in the dark comes to light. And this bullshit's coming to light. Because I've seen enough of it. I too have dated men who were in this type of energy. I too have been in this energy, my damn self. And when you start to tap into your inner self, your inner knowing, you really start to get to know who you are. You start to see people for who they are. I knew for a fact when a man is constantly in this type of energy, they don't love thyself. They don't truly love who they are. They need to have different men or different women constantly coming in and out of their damn house like a community center. Why? Self is not enough? Or because of the things that happen to you, you want to do to your children, it has to keep going down? No. Thinking about what happened when y'all were a child, instead of just speaking up and saying something to someone. taking a leap of faith, taking a chance so that something else can happen for you. Not that you expect to get money out of the situation, but you will be blessed for laying this shit to rest. So you don't have to always think about it. So you don't always have to dream about it. Holy Spirit's right here. Right here. If you believe in the Most High, give him this problem. I'm telling you right now, give him this problem. Put your faith in Holy Spirit right now and ask him to take that burden away. Because no child should be touched by nobody that they don't want to be touched by. It starts off with a little bit of tickling, and it leads to a fucked up mind individual who has to touch in areas that they shouldn't put their hands in. Mother figures don't believe it. They distance themselves. They just, oh, my husband, my boyfriend, my such and such wouldn't do that to my child. The devil is a lie. Yes, he would. Yes, he fucking would. Or yes, she would. Leos, it's time to take that strength back. It's time to show that power. It's time to be confident again. And this is father figures and mother figures. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we had the King of Cups in reverse. Manipulation overall, emotionally. Not really in tune with the child because of what they went through. And that's why children grow up to smoke, to drink, to get a part of drug addictions, to be out on the street, to feel left out like they have nowhere to go. Because that's how they were brought up. Or they knew no better. I said I wasn't going to get on this joint and do a message today because of how I was feeling. My spirit guides was like, we just going to take it slow. Take it slow. Because this shit has really been weighing down on my head. The pressure of what people are doing behind the scenes and thinking that they're not going to get caught because they don't want their fucking secrets to hit the surface. That's okay. Your secrets don't have to hit the surface. Holy Spirit sees all and hears all. And when you think you got away with something, just that moment you thought you got away with it, you don't. You won't. You never will. And that's all I got to say about that. So for those who are going through this situation here, stay powerful, stay strong. And if you are able to get out of this illusion, if you are able to speak up, help somebody next to you that you know is going through this, or if you know about a child that feels discomfort or is uncomfortable, help, say something. I'm blessed and grateful that I have a platform that I can speak up and say something. Things are going to change. And for those who are not sure how to make that change, just call on the Most High. Holy Spirit got your back. Reach out to Holy Spirit. Let Holy Spirit know it. Look, I can't deal with this type of situation no more. It's been weighing me down. It's been getting me caught up in negative energy, obsessive energy. It's been getting me caught up in negative thoughts and thinking and behaviors. Because if you don't speak up, this shit's just going to weigh you down all the time. And that's why we keep going through these cycles, y'all. So, however you want your future to go, your children's future to go, please be honest with thyself and those around you. And for those parents who are watching, I know you are, who touched your children, have mercy on your souls. Have mercy on your soul, because you know better. And I'm talking to all the adults. Don't have to be someone's direct parent. It could be their auntie, uncles, niece, cousins, whatever, friends, whoever. You know better. You know better. And don't destroy another child's life. So, Leo, that's all I had to say in this message for you. I hope whoever receives this message receives it with the grace and discernment to speak your truth. Stand up. Stand up to the bully. I love y'all, Leos. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.